Hey there, welcome back. Dr. Kara from KH Evolution. So first I want to thank you to all of those people who took a look at Awaken and the Awaken Experience that is going to start right around spring equinox, March 20th, 21st. I am truly grateful that you're checking out that experience, and also very grateful to all of you who have checked out that quiz about the medicine wheel and really had a yearning to discover a little bit more about yourself through the medicine wheel. All right, as promised, today I want to talk to you about the spring equinox and the perspective of it from the medicine wheel and kind of what it means as we move into that space. So our ancestors who brought us the wisdom of the medicine wheel and shared their stories with us and their experiences through voice, not necessarily always through writing. They felt voice was much more powerful. So many of the teachings of the medicine wheel have come forward through storytelling. But they believed that with the change of the seasons, right, the direction of the messages and the information from spirit also shifted. The focus within shifted. And they recognized this through what was happening in and around them. In nature, within the tribe, and with the animals, with the plants, with every aspect of life. As the seasons shifted, so did the dynamics and the natural flow of things within their experiences. So for me, as we move into spring equinox, again, I'm in the northern hemisphere. So if you're in the southern hemisphere, then you're moving into the autumn equinox. And so the energy is, of course, a little bit different, and you'll want to check out the videos and the blog posts about that. But in general, as we're moving into the spring equinox, we can associate it with gardening. Our shamans and our tribes, native tribes, were very much into gardening because they had to create their own food. And this sustained life. And so many of the references are around gardening. And what happens in spring is that our soil truly awakens, right? And it is preparing itself for new life, for the seedlings, the things that have been dormant within, or perceived as dormant within the soil itself, are awakening. Animals are coming out of hibernation, right? We have our groundhogs making a greater presence. We have our bears coming out of hibernation. So things are waking up. The trees are beginning to run sap if they haven't already. And the trees are beginning to bring the energy of Mother Earth that has been organizing since fall equinox. It's beginning to bring that life into this next cycle. And so what does that mean for us? For us, it often means that we are looking at those new beginnings, that whatever we've been sitting with and working on and percolating with from fall, sometimes from winter solstice, but really from fall, are starting to come into physical form. We're starting to see, how are we to plant those seeds? How are those seedlings going to start to really manifest? And we may even be seeing the results of our labor coming forward. And I want to refer to labor for just a minute, because we think that hibernation is dormancy in terms of no action, no movement. And while that is true on the physical level of what we see, inside, we're doing great work on our heart. We're doing great work on our psyche. We are doing we are germinating those seeds, right? There's a warmth there that is working within us to really help us to emerge into that new form and really put those intentions that we have been working with into greater form. So the co-creation energy that we've been working with while in hibernation or dormancy or solitude, in the darkness, right? It's all starting to come forward and really ignite itself as we move into the east direction of the medicine wheel. So we, and in some respects, we're moving into what some people would see as the south direction. So but what we are truly experiencing is this new beginning. And so this is why I offer Awaken here at the equinoxes, the spring equinox and the fall equinox, because these are very powerful time periods in our cycle of 1 year where we have a great access to a vibrance of life, to this life force energy, not only within ourselves, but within the planet that we live on and all of cosmos. And so this is really important because Awaken is a month-long program that allows you to really expand and nurture and give life to those dreams that you're holding on to that maybe you haven't quite figured out how to make them move forward into form, or you haven't really figured out how to move over or past something that's really been a struggle for you. So Awaken is that time where we awaken something within us to create that evolutionary change that we have desired. Maybe it's just sparked within us, or maybe it's something we've been looking for or seeking for a very long time. So one of the last things that I want to hit on before I close this video about about spring equinox is that source and the earth, it's very powerful. The energy, incredibly powerful. We too are powerful, but sometimes we don't always see or understand how we are supposed to work with that energy, or how we are supposed to put things in motion. And spring equinox can be one of those times where if we haven't laid the foundation, or we've missed something in terms of what we really need for that transformational process to happen, and we're ready for it in all other aspects, the universe, source, great spirit can come in and kind of turn something upside down in an effort to really show us the direction that we need to go, or show us where we need to be in the present moment so that we can make those shifts that we desire. And so if you're finding yourself over the next few weeks, because this doorway or this window of new beginnings is open for a period of time, it's not just on that day of spring equinox and then it eludes us. It is with us for a period of opening, a period of time. It's like an opening. And if you find yourself in that space where maybe something really unexpected happens and you just don't know where to go or how to maneuver through it or how to navigate it, more than likely you're not supposed to. And there is something much deeper and much bigger at work. And I believe from experience that Awaken can help you to see through that, or see that through is a better way to say it, and to provide you with the support that you're looking for. So there's lots of tools that we will use and that you will receive, all for free, to really help open you to this world of the medicine wheel and open you to this world of working in conjunction with nature so that it can serve you and uplift you and create abundance all around you. All right, so new beginnings. Watch your world around you for signs and symbols of how nature is awakening. And also tune into your own self and identify with ways that you are awakening, that you are expanding, and that you are um, being tapped on the shoulder, if you will, by spirit to maybe see something from a different perspective, or finally, uh, work with a new hobby, or make that shift in a job that you've been, career shift that you've been contemplating for a long time. Um, so, all right. I believe with every bit of my being that spring equinox offers us and lends us the courage to move through those new beginnings, to break free from the energy and the lessons and the past of what maybe has been holding us back, kept us trapped. And so this energy and this vibrance is it's coming fast and furious to support us, to up level us, and to uplift us. So trust in it. Know that I'm here. You can reach out to me again in the Evolve with Kara Facebook group. You can leave me comments here. You can send me direct messages, and you can email me at evolvewithkara@gmail.com. So great ways to connect with me. And of course, you can connect with me in Awaken. I love to deep dive with a beautiful group of people during that month-long process. It's something that I look forward to these 2 times out of the year. And with that, be well, enjoy life, and be as present in your body as possible. Much love.